Naruto are isolated in the Pacific Ocean. More than 2,000 miles off the coast of Chile, lies one of the most mysterious places on Earth, Easter Island. This tiny landmass is home to nearly 900 monolithic stone statues, carved out of volcanic rock. 564 miles to the east, isolated 7,000 feet above sea level, are the ruins of a mysterious lost Incan city called Machu Picchu. And 742 miles away, on the opposite side of the world, lies Mohenjo-Daro, a site where ancient astronaut theorists believe a nuclear explosion may have occurred in the distant past. Curiously, as discovered by researcher Jim Allison, these three sites fall in a straight line around the center of the Earth. And with only a minor margin of error, that same line also passes through several other mysterious ancient locations. Mikowan, we have the Giza Plateau, we have Nazca Lines, we have Angkor Wat. All of these extraordinarily important, powerful, sacred places were built along a single line. This cannot simply be an accident. It cannot be a coincidence. 0140. Naratar. The line also encompasses the ancient Sumerian city of Ur, the ruins of Petra and Persepolis, the capital city of ancient Persia, Tiso-Eucalos. There are all these different sites that seem to line up, even with a slight degree of deviation. They're never far from that line. Jaozunler 2108. Narado R. How is it possible that so many important ancient sites across the globe all follow this mysterious alignment? What could possibly explain such a phenomenon? Tiso Ko. This is bizarre, because only a civilization capable of flight, or at least advanced cartography, could have achieved something like this. Could it be that some of these locations were, in fact, places where our ancestors made contact with extraterrestrials? Mkyo-wan. There has to be something important in the geography, in the geometry, that indicated to our ancestors that this was sacred ground, a powerful place to construct these sacred sites. Zoar 302, Naradar. Ancient astronaut theorists claim that evidence of extraterrestrial intervention can also be found in the way early civilizations aligned their sacred structures with the stars. At the Giza Plateau in Egypt, the layout of the three Great Pyramids aligns remarkably with the belt stars of the constellation Orion. Orion's belt consists of two bright stars and a third, dimmer star slightly offset to the side. Exactly like the arrangement of the pyramids below, it almost looks, some suggest, as if they were trying to recreate the stars on Earth. Also aligned with these celestial patterns are the ancient city of Teotihuacan in central Mexico, the Hopi villages in the American Southwest, and the Thornborough Henges in northern England. Could it really be coincidence that so many ancient cultures, separated by vast oceans and with supposedly no contact with one another, all constructed their most sacred sites using celestial alignments? This, researchers argue, cannot simply be dismissed as coincidence. 00437. Naradar. Some believe there was a worldwide, highly mathematical intelligence behind these ancient designs. Childress. The idea that ancient buildings are encoded with information, and that even their placement on Earth is part of an intricate code, is fascinating. And it may be something we are only beginning to understand. While investigating the mystery of Atlantis, researchers met with author Peter Dautre, who led them to the Lagos Museum to examine a massive 6-foot-long stone egg. Some believe it could be over 7,000 years old. Carved into the top of the stone is a mysterious symbol, Petadiuh. This shape running through the center resembles a rod, a symbol of power and creation throughout history. Moses carried a rod in Mesopotamia. The rod symbolized the power of the gods, Tiso-Eucalos. And it reminds me of what could be interpreted as a double helix symbol. He suggests that advanced extraterrestrials may have manipulated early human genetics, combining their DNA with ours, ultimately shaping humanity into what it is today. Chapter 2. UFO Sightings in the Ark Onadr 600. Narar Dome of the Rock. This Islamic shrine sits atop the Temple Mount, once believed to be the site of King Solomon's temple and the last known location of the Ark of the Covenant. In 1981, a small team of Israeli workers secretly tunneled beneath this highly disputed holy site. The excavation was supervised by Rabbi Yehuda Goetz, a leading rabbi of the Western Wall. The operation was considered extremely dangerous and politically explosive, since the location is also one of the holiest sites in Islam. Yet the men involved were convinced that the Ark of the Covenant might still be hidden there. Orzo 7:19, Nararata OR. When people above ground reportedly heard noises coming from beneath the mount, tensions erupted into a dramatic underground standoff. Police intervened, separating both sides and ordering the tunnel sealed shut, until the day he died. Rabbi Goetz believed he had been less than 40 feet away from discovering the original Ark of the Covenant. But could such a claim actually be true? Could the Ark still remain hidden beneath one of the holiest places on Earth? Ancient astronaut theorists believe the answer may be yes, and they point to strange aerial sightings reported over the Temple Mount in recent years. Zoro 8017, Narado in 2011. A highly controversial UFO sighting was reported above the Dome of the Rock. Many dismissed the footage as fake. Others insisted it was real. Witnesses claimed that a glowing orb descended above the Temple Mount and hovered silently in the sky. Moments later, a pulse of brilliant light burst outward, before the object rapidly ascended and disappeared. Some speculate that the object may have been connected to the Ark of the Covenant itself, perhaps even reactivating it. Zoho 9/11, Narat or. Could it merely be coincidence that these sightings occurred above such a sacred location? Or could they represent the beginning of events, tied to an ancient prophecy? Some point to prophecies in the book of Zechariah, which speak of a great earthquake in Jerusalem and the splitting of the Mount of Olives. According to certain interpretations, a powerful force emerging from beneath the earth would reveal the Ark once again. For some believers, this event would signal both the return of the Ark and the arrival of the Messiah. All three major Abrahamic religions contain prophecies concerning a messianic figure appearing at the end of days. Some traditions even suggest that heavenly beings will help return the Ark to humanity. Yo 127, Narrator. Could the mysterious lights over the Temple Mount indicate that some kind of extraterrestrial reactivation was taking place? And if the Ark were ever rediscovered, could humanity finally uncover the source of its legendary power? Some researchers warn that such technology could permanently alter human civilization. Others fear humanity may not yet be ready for it. We already struggle with the technology we possess today. One researcher says, giving humanity something this powerful could be like handing a loaded weapon to a child. So maybe, he concludes, it's better that it remains hidden for now.